The League of Legends World Championships have a rich history. From humble beginnings, they have grown into one of the biggest annual esports events on the planet. Riot Games put on the first ever League of Legends World Championship in 2011, bringing 8 teams to compete at DreamHack in Sweden. It was the birthplace of greatness for many well-known teams and players, including organizations like Fnatic, TSM, and CLG, and players like Doublelift, Dyrus, Xpeke, and Yellowstar. In the end, Fnatic won the trophy for Europe. The foundations had been laid for the future of League esports, but few would have predicted the growth to come. The second annual World Championship saw the arrival of China and South Korea. Teams like World Elite and Azubu Frost took to the Rift to face Europe's biggest powerhouses, including Alex Each's Moscow 5 and Froggen's CLG EU. But it wasn't China, Korea, or Europe who seized the day. Taiwan's Taipei Assassins rose up and claimed the title. With over 1 million viewers watching at the tournament's peak, League of Legends was proving its potential as a global esports phenomenon. Season 2 had been a huge step forward, but 2013 was League esports' true coming of age. Season 3 ushered in the LCS era for North America and Europe, with standard league formats intended to stabilize the esports ecosystem. 14 teams descended on Los Angeles to cap off the season, and Riot brought the World Finals to the Staples Center. Tens of thousands of fans watched live, and millions more tuned in online as SK Telecom T1K took down China's Royal Club to begin a run of 3 consecutive Korean World Champions. After 2 years of holding Worlds in California, Riot took their show on the road in 2014. The tournament was spread across multiple countries for the first time, with the group stage being held in Taiwan and Singapore before the teams headed to South Korea for the playoffs. The finals were held in Songam Stadium, home of the 2002 FIFA World Cup. Korea repeated its championship ways on home soil as Samsung White took out Royal Club to claim the title. Royal and their superstar AD carry, Uzi, became the first team and first player to make multiple World Finals appearances. In 2015, Worlds headed to Europe, making stops in France, the UK, Belgium, and Germany. The tournament was dominated by a huge shift in the metagame, brought on by the Juggernauts patch that landed just before Worlds began. Gangplank and Mordekaiser were banned in almost every game. The finals were an all-Korean showdown between SK Telecom T1 and the Ku Tigers. SKT and their returning veterans, Faker and Bengi, ultimately triumphed, becoming the first organization and first 2 players to win a second world title. The win cemented SKT as the greatest international dynasty in League of Legends. The 2016 World Championships are just around the corner, and familiar faces are everywhere. For the first time, that includes the reigning champions, SKT. 8 teams will be making at least their 3rd appearance, led by TSM's perfect record of competing in every World Championship in League's history. The storylines are as rich as ever. Will the world finally knock Korea off its pedestal? Is this North America's year to make a deep run? Will we see more growth from the international wildcard regions? It all kicks off on September 29th. The world will be watching.